Hello everybody, welcome to another week with the Tarot Oracle, doing your messages for all signs. So it's just going to be general, it won't resonate with everybody. I'm going to start off with a Major Arcana from this Tarot Mucha, I'm not quite sure how you say that, deck here, which is really nice. But I thought if we could get a Major Arcana out of this, and then we'll see if it reappears in the messages. So the main message, or one of the main messages, we just want one of these to flip. I have used these before, they're quite pretty. And then we'll see where we go. And nothing's flipping. Let's do it this way. Oh, there we go. Oh, wow, that's amazing. Oh, we've got two. Great. So we've got a really good one here. Oh, that's really funny. Okay, so the one that was uppermost is the Sun, which is the best card of the Major Arcana. And the one behind it is the Moon. So you can see we've got sort of polar ends here. Now the Moon would, and the Moon is behind, so that's what's kind of past, if you like, and this is what's going to happen. This is the past and now, and this is what we're going towards. So the Moon represents obviously darkness and not really knowing a situation very clearly, not being able to see clearly, having faith that we're on the right path, and that the Moon represents the light at the end of the tunnel, which we can or cannot see. It also represents new beginnings, but it's kind of like we're on the right path. We're heading towards a new beginning. And the thing about the Moon is it also represents moods going up and down, and things not being necessarily on an even keel all the time. I mean, one day you might have a good day, and then the next day you might feel a bit flattened and a bit crushed or full of self-doubt and that kind of thing. It'd be interesting to see what's on the bottom of this pack, if it's the Devil or not. But we're heading towards something that's new with this Moon, coming into a full moon. Now here we've got the Sun, which is really great because that is the best card of the Major Arcana. So you could say that every cloud has a silver lining, because the Sun, this could be the cloud and this is the silver lining. But the Sun is, we're headed towards something which is a new beginning. It's a happy new beginning, and it's the sunshine. So if you feel in darkness of not knowing at the moment, your world is going to suddenly become clearer and a light and enlightened. You will feel enlightened. So this mood here, which you could say is a bit down, is going to lift, because we're coming into knowledge, lightness, just generally feeling a lot better, and things will lighten up and get better. Bottom of the pack we have the Lovers Gemini. So if you are a Gemini, that's a very nice, and on the top of the pack we've got Death, which does indicate that there's going to be new beginnings, because we've got a new start coming. So it's endings. Endings are upon us, because we've got new beginnings. And I did say earlier, I said it would be interesting if we've got the Devil card, and the Devil card is right underneath the Lovers card here, the Gemini card. So that feeds into this Moon, where the moods are a bit up and down, and there might be quite a bit of self-doubt there. So interesting. Okay, let's have a look at this now. I don't know how many cards to put out. I never do. It's really just what comes naturally at the point of. Okay, we'll put these out then. So I'm going to do 1, 2, 3 and 4. And bottom of the pack, Knight of Cups. I think we've had that before. Knight of Cups is a lovely energy. It could be, remember last week I think I said it could have been a proposal of marriage, depending what the surrounding cards are. It's high spirits, it's good mood, it's ready to offer something. Could be coming to you, it could be you going to somebody, whatever it is, it's positive. First card we've got up here is the Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands is a fire sign normally, passionate, creative, full of ideas, fired up, ready to go. Next to her we have the Knight of Pentacles. So the Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving card in the tarot. He's sure, he's solid, he's practical, he's grounded, and that's why he takes a long while to, if you like, move to where he wants to be or make his mind up about things, because he really goes over it, looks at all the practicalities of a situation. He will look at the outcome, look at the consequences before he makes a move. This could be somebody, this could be this Queen of Wands who's doing this, who's really thinking things over in a practical way, looking at the dynamics of something. Or it could be something that is coming to this Queen of Wands, which has been a long while coming, been a long wait. Here we've got the Two of Swords, which feeds a little bit into that Moon card. You can see we've got a little bit of stagnant waters. Now that is underneath the Queen of Wands. So the Queen of Wands could be that she's been in a situation of waiting and not knowing what on earth's going on while she's waiting for this Knight of Pentacles to ride in. And next to her, we've got the Four of Swords. So the Four of Swords is about taking time out and restfulness. It could be holidaying, it could be just taking time out. So after a period here of things being a bit stale, let's say, we're now putting our sword down and taking some sort of respite. I'm going to have a look what's on the top here. Nine of Pentacles, lovely. Nine of Pentacles is the top card there. Nine of Pentacles is about somebody who's in a good place. So that's because we've got the Sun there. The outcome is positive. If there's been things, if there's been blockages, they will unblock. But it's taken a while. It's taken a while to get to that Four of Swords where you feel rested, where you feel almost at peace with yourself, which is what I just heard. And behind him there's a window that's bright, so it's like the bright light shining down. Right, let's have a look at what these clarifiers. I wonder if I'll get a few that jump out like we just had. You've got the Three of Pentacles, things start moving. That would line up with that Knight of Pentacles, so that things start happening again. I just saw the World. I wonder if that will come. That's about, again, taking steps and things starting to happen and stepping out, creating a new world, if you like. Okay, so that's not going to jump, so let's do this here. And I'll go like that. And I'm going to take 4 cards from the top. Oh, because I did it differently, didn't I? Three of Wands, that's 2 lots of threes. Three of Wands about looking ahead to a new future. I'll do that one in a minute then. So that's the backdrop of this pack here, where you had the Knight of Cups. So here we're planning ahead, we're looking ahead, and here we're actually, there's more action in this one because he's offering something, where this one he's just looking ahead to the future. So that's nice. Top card here is the Three of Pentacles. That's twice we've seen that now. So things are moving. I'll put that down there. Things are moving on. I'll do that one in a minute. So clarifying this Queen of Wands, we've got the Empress. So somebody actually is in a very good place. She's regarded as the divine feminine. She's looked upon with authority, with respect. Also very maternal, very loving instincts, and very complete in herself. You know, she's what everybody wants to be, kind of thing. A female, she encompasses all that femininity. We had the Nine of Pentacles here, which was a strong, independent woman. So also representing somebody who's very, doesn't have to be on her own. She could be, in a relationship, but she is very solid in herself. There's no codependency going on. Right, here we've got the Knight of Pentacles, so the slowest moving card in the deck, and clarified by strength. Yeah, you'd need a lot of strength if you're waiting for something to come in. This is Leo, represents Leo. Not really neither here nor there, unless if it resonates with you. But yes, so maybe this person's needed a lot of strength to come forward, because we have that Knight of Cups here, charging in with his cup there, making an offer. So maybe it's taken a long time for this to happen, but also a lot of strength and courage for this person to actually come in with that cup, with an offering, with a proposition to somebody who they regard as the Empress, you know, somebody who's somebody passionate, maybe headstrong, I heard as well. Okay, so here we have the two of Swords. Yeah, I feel like this person up here, the Empress person, hasn't really known what's been going on. But here the clarifying card is that this kind of unknown situation, because we've got the two same cards here, the Wands and the Wands, is coming to an end. And it might have felt like we were in the dark, that we didn't know what was going on, and it felt like it was going on forever, hence that Knight of Pentacles, but we had the strength to carry on. And now that's resolving itself with that Nine of Wands, which is the penultimate card, closure of a cycle. We had the Four of Swords and the Seven of Swords. Interesting, so both sword signs here. And the Four of Swords was taking the rest because the situation has been sorted out. Somebody has left something now. They've gone through the portal, they've left a situation, and they've taken with them what they need, and they're ready to make a new start. Underneath, we've got the Eight of Swords, which is the worry bug card. But I feel that, interestingly here, we've got the Four of Cups. Eight is a card of strength, so it's like we've got ourselves out of this situation. And the Four of Cups comes back to this Knight of Cups here, who's got something to offer. But it's taken a while for that to come through. And I feel also it's taken a lot of courage and strength. And these worry bug cards might actually pertain to him. You know, the person that's coming in with something of an offering. So, I mean, either way, whether it's the person who's coming in with the offering or the person who receives the offering, there's a lot of strength and courage in this reading for whoever it pertains to. So, have a good week. Speak next week. Bye.